Pokemon. So what the fuck was I doing? Oh, I went to every clothing shop to find clothes that complement my outfit better, and I decided on removing the hat completely and changing my shoes to those down there. When I get to my outfits, here we go. Zoom in's Y, right? Yeah. See, I found striped black and white shoes that kind of go with the hakama pretty well. That is... Oh, it's kimono. It's not a hakama. And yeah, that's all I did. I didn't want to progress the story because I was like, I kind of want to just do this on stream. So we are past the first Rogue Mega Evolution of hyperspace. And now we just have to keep clearing more holes until we get enough points to continue the story. Essentially a very similar progression to the main story, just now with a different, like, mechanic to it. You, wait a tick, aren't you the trainer known as Melody from Team MZ? Yeah, you got me. People always think that, but no. Oh, no need to be shy. I understand all too well the burden of fame. Your secret is safe with me. I wonder if I could trouble a renowned trainer such as yourself with a trifling request. I'm an auteur, you see, a writer of great novels. Not that my talent is appreciated by the masses. Same, my man, same. But I've got just the idea for my next manuscript. Sound balancing is a little weird here. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Okay. The only element that I lack is a dramatist personae. A famed trainer like you could round out my cast and provide the inspiration I've been looking for. I'm not close enough to the mic, I think. That might be the issue here. I'll lower that like one notch. There we go. There we go. I have an idea for the Pokemon my tale shall require. Can you assemble them for me? First, we must have a ground-type Pokemon. Next, a Pokemon that knows Flamethrower. Finally, a Pokemon bearing a Mega Stone. Must see all three, then my creative juices will surely runneth over. Could you put the trio in your party and come show me? I can repeat my list whenever you like. A novel adventure. Hey, V2, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Ground type. So we have a Mega right there in our party already. Larvitar is ground type. And then we need a Pokemon that knows Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Litwick. Sure. You brought me the 3 Pokemon required for my tale. Brought them. Seems you have the requisite number of Pokemon at least, but will they fit the bill? First things first, which is your ground-type Pokemon? Larvitar. Quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking some ideas. Then on to our next character, which is the Pokemon that knows the move Flamethrower. Litwick. Yes, Litwick, the scenes are coming into sharp focus now. We need a strong finish, which is the Pokemon that bears a mighty Mega Stone. Alligator. Astounding, I never would have thought. Thank you, friend. You've given me precisely what I asked for, so now I can craft my great tale. It is to be an adventure novel, you see. Since you've been so integral to the whole thing, I don't mind giving you a little preview of the plot. Our tale begins deep in the wilds of the Kalos region. There, in a forest replete with nature's majesty, a Pokemon called Larvitar has a thought. I wish that I could Mega Evolve. And so our hero journeys forth in search of a Mega Stone, Trainer Melody by their side. They arrive at the Tower of Mastery, where they meet Feraligatr, bearing the very same Mega Stone they sought, no less. Defeat me in true battle, the foe declares, and I shall allow you to take this Mega Stone with you. Accepting the challenge, Larvitar sends out Melody to do battle. Wait, what? Just then another rival for the stone swoops in out of nowhere. Litwick unleashes Flamethrower in a bid to claim the Megastone for itself. Melody leaps in front of Larvitar to protect it from the Flamethrower. He then hurls both Litwick and Feraligatr to the Sea Spirit's den in Kalos' merciless sea. Tawny, the mysterious and mighty figure who governs all Mega Evolutions, saw everything. She recognizes and rewards Melody, granting him a Mega Evolution of his own. Wait, who? Yes, it's the first ever human Mega Evolution! Pretty good, getting so excited for Christmas for your brother. Got him a Steam Deck, and it's odd, but I'm more excited to give it to him than you are to receive presents. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you. I still have to buy a couple gifts for people, but I've got a few, which is nice. I already got my gift, which I haven't set up yet. It's a new office chair, which I need. My current chair keeps sinking. Witnessing this miraculous sight, Larvitar's faith in the power of Mega Evolution is affirmed. Inspired, Larvitar vows anew to find a Mega Stone of its own. Yes, its very own Larvitarite stone. I mean, it could just evolve. Phew, it's going to be a bestseller. I just know it. For sure. Sure. I'd better get it all down in paper so I could submit my manuscript to Lumio's press. Can't thank you enough for your help. You'll write a blurb for me when it comes out, right? Maybe. Maybe I'll write a burp for you instead. I could do that. That was an incredibly easy side quest. 50 muscle feathers! Okay. Cool, dude. That's like an excessive amount of feathers. Meowdy Karma, how you doing? Well, you feeling down? Young man, there's no need to feel down, I said, a young man. Drop your dick on the ground. Spend $40 buying Christmas presents for your family. Well, that's nice of you. Why does it make you feel down, though? I also am very well aware that $40 goes a lot further in your country than it does in mine. It's mandatory. Oh. Well, still, if you're making them happy... Wait, where's the chat? Is someone on the roof? Don't lick me. Aw, what is this? Oh. Here, Karma, I know it'll cheer you up. Sorry, I know this seems a bit rude, but I hope you can forgive me for not turning to speak to you. I threw out my back. I think I may have slipped a slipped disc or something. Hurts too bad to move. Even trying to shout hurts, so I haven't been able to call for help. Last time this happened, I was able to fix my back thanks to a certain Pokemon move. Think it was called Octolock? Hate to ask, but do you think you could hit me with a good Octolock? It's the move that the Pokemon Graplocked can know. Oh, I don't think I have that. You're my only hope. I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon from this DLC, so I don't have it yet. It's funny, because I just caught one of those in Go as well. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Alright, so this guy's gonna have to wait, just like the guy that wants the Goldengo. Bought a wireless controller for your Steam Deck and it works great. Super satisfied with it. Nice! Internet's going weird. Sorry about that, Karma. We actually just had our internet upgrade. Huh? Stop right there! Good. Now look down. Did you ever notice the Pokemon designs on our utility hole covers here in Lumios? I call them Pokemon lids. And you've just found one. This is one of the Vert District's famed Go-Goat utility holes. Now how about a little quiz? What Pokemon is depicted on the utility holes found in the Rouge District? Guess the Pokemon you think you'll see there, then show me that Pokemon. I have a good utility hole, it's called a Cloaca. Yeah, I've always referred to the Cloaca as the all-purpose hole. Okay, let's head to Rouge. Tonight we're going into Hoopa's big gaping donut hole. It's Pyroar, okay. I think. It is... Rouge is red, so yeah, it's gotta be Pyroar. Pyroar. Stream is gonna be showing hole, yep. Ready to show me the Pokemon featured on utility hole covers in the Rouge District? Show me which Pokemon you think is on those holes. A female Pyroar. Da-da-da-da! That is the correct answer. Amazingly done. Each series of Pokemon utility holes has a theme. The Rouge District's theme is determination. Female Pyro are just perfect to represent that. Really, I think the Go-Goat might be better. Never mind. In case you're curious, the theme in Vert District is supposed to be camaraderie. The Blue District's theme is modesty. Magenta should be grace, and Juan, joviality. Perhaps you should take the time to look down and notice the utility holes sometime. Though take care of look what's ahead of you, too. Wow. 20 Dust Balls. Cyclizars. Cyclizar. Kid, do you know what all Pokemon battles really hinge on? Your offense, your defense, the strategy, the whims of fate. Wrong, Dick Nugget. Pfft, like you could have gotten the answer. Oh yeah, I also changed my eyes and I added lipstick to my character. That's technically blue lipstick, but it's black for some reason. I changed my eyes to be heart contacts. Listen good, Pokemon battles hinge on sheer speed. You could swoop in on an opponent or dodge an attack at a key moment if you move fast enough. Me and my Cyclizar roll all around Lumiose every day, and we've learned moves that let them roll over opponents even faster. Blah, 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 blah. We're the fastest in town, which means you'll never beat us. Don't believe me? Battle us. Cyclizoom. Dust balls, dust representing a place where the sun doesn't shine. Yep. Come talk to me when you think you're ready. Ready for my battle? My Cyclizar are all revved up. My engine's roaring too. I'm about to play some Crush 40 in this bitch. Here begins the legend of the fastest and strongest Cyclizar team. Yeah, couldn't dodge that shit, could you? Big blue lizard dominates small green lizards. You left us in the dust. You sure kept up with us. Look at my body. I'm literally a checkered flag. You didn't think I'd be able to? You're really good. Guess we need to knuckle down and get even speedier. Take this TM. You deserve it. Flame Charge. Flame Charge doesn't just deal damage. Let your Pokemon move faster. Trust me, there's no feeling quite like running circles around your opponent. Alright, Cyclizar crew. Let's ride all around Lumiose to our heart's content. She's staring at us. Cyclizar TF sounds kind of hot. Yeah. Imagine having, like, a lizard tail. Like, how cool that would be. Just a big, scaly, slithery tail. Damn it. Why'd I go up this... Why'd I go up here? Ooh, he's got a Charcadet. A life without a true rival isn't worth living. It's the same voice I'm giving all the male characters. You feeling okay? Of course not. That's why I need you to become my rival. I know, it's a lot to ask from a stranger, but just hear me out, okay? You and I were born on the same day. As children, we chose to raise the same Pokemon. Charcadet. I don't have a Charcadet in this game. But depending on its item its trainer uses, the Pokemon can evolve into 2 different species. And we could not let our Charcadet remain Charcadet always. No, fated rivals such as you and I cannot walk the same path forever. So we parted ways, one of us choosing to evolve Charcadet into Armor Rouge, the other, Ceruledge. That was that, until destiny called, and our paths crossed again. On that fateful day, we decided to pit Ceruledge against Armor Rouge, a battle to determine once and for all which of us is the greatest trainer. Wouldn't that just be the best story? Always wanted a life like that, but I don't have a rival born on the same day as me, or even a friend. That's why I need you to become my rival, please. I've already got the Auspicious Armor and Malicious Armor we need to evolve Charcadet. I'll give you whichever one you want, so please evolve a Charcadet and help me finally live out the fateful battle of my dreams. Bitter Blue Flames versus Blazing Crimson. Just let me know whenever you decide which set of armor you want. You decided, right? You've chosen a set of armor? So Auspicious is what's his name? The flame one. Malicious is Ceruledge, Armor Rouge. Well, I used both Armor Rouge and Ceruledge in my last, in Pokemon Scarlet. For the DLC and the main game, so it really doesn't matter which one I pick. I guess I'll take the Malicious one just because I don't have a Ceruledge that I evolved on my own. I only have a traded one. The Malicious Armor. So you're going to evolve your Charcadet into Ceruledge. Kill your set of armor that can make a certain species Pokemon evolve. Malicious will lurks within it. Then I'll use the Auspicious Armor to evolve my Charcadet here into Armor Rouge. Here we go, Charcadet. The day has come for you to wield that blazing crimson power. Does it make like a fart noise when it cries? Now we must fight to the finish. You with only your Ceruledge and I with only my Armor Rouge. has to be a one-on-one battle. Just solo Ceruledge against my lone Armor Rouge. Alright, well, I don't even have a Char Cadet yet, so I can't finish that quest either. I could transfer one over. Actually, I don't know. Did Pokemon Home get updated with compatibility for the DLC yet? The Squawkabilly! Up on the roofs! Always squabbling. It's maddening. The best bird from Gen 9. I just can't take it! Get rid of them! Squawking, squabbly, squawkabilly. Adverse sounds like they don't have a friend because they sound... You would know because they sound like... Oh, God, Karma. What about me? I'm your friend. Hey, where am I going? Best milk tank friend. Provoke a battle. RB is your best Skuntank friend. Since when? When did you make him a Skuntank? Don't think I can catch him, right? Nope. Squawk out of here! Darn Squawkabilly! You got rid of him! Thanks so much! Swagger. I shouted so much! Now I can't stop! Oh my god, look how many more side quests there are. There's another one here that I just finished. Again? What do you want now? Oh, you're back. Thank you for your previous assistance, my good friend. The manuscript I produced with your help was a smash hit. It'll be hitting shelves soon. Seriously? It's been less than a day. I was thinking about trying my hand at the romance genre next. I'd love your assistance. To be specific, I'd like you to ask to put the following Pokemon in your party to show me. First, I think we'll need a Fairy-type Pokemon. Second, a Dragon-type Pokemon. The third should be an Alpha. And the fourth should be another Alpha. Do you think you could show me all of those? I'm counting on you. Yes, you, the hero of my own personal tale. Could you put those 4 in your party and come show me? You can repeat the list whenever you like. A work of great love. Needy motherfuckers. Okay. I'll have 2 Alphas right here, so I just need to put a Fairy type and a Dragon type that isn't Goodra. Do you have in store the Pokemon 4 required for my next novel? Seems you have the requisite number of Pokemon at least, but will they fit the bill? First things first, which is your Fairy-type Pokemon? Cleffa. Quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking some ideas. Which Dragon-type Pokemon will this scenario feature? Tyrantrum. Yes, Tyrantrum. The scenes are coming into sharp focus now. And our third character, which alpha Pokemon have you brought me? Scolipede. Yes, the lines practically write themselves. And our fourth character, who will be the second alpha Pokemon? Goodra. And Goodra, perfect. You managed to assemble the perfect cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. Now let's talk romance. Cleffa is in love with Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum is in love with Scolipede. Scolipede is in love with Goodra. And of course Goodra is in love with Cleffa. It's no mere love triangle, it's an endless love loop. What do you think? Brilliant, isn't it? How romantic. Isn't Cleffa kind of too young for this? Ah, no, wait, this won't do. An endless love loop offers no resolution. I do have one other idea, I suppose. It's a bit more involved, but you'll hear me out, won't you? Sure I will. Please lend me your ear, dear friend. Once in the city of Lumiose, there existed two competing schools dedicated to the martial arts. One was founded by Scolipede, distinguished by hard, unyielding strikes. The style was known as the Path of Tawny. The other was founded by Goodra, specializing in fleet, flowing movements. This style was known as the Way of Melody. Both schools put their desire to become strongest above all else in life. Their members vowed to have nothing to do with the other style, except in battle. All who followed the Path of Tawny were bound to view the Way of Melody's followers as mortal foes, and vice versa. Governed by that one unbreakable tenet, it was a hard-knock life in these schools of hard knocks. It came to pass that a match was declared, Cleffa of the Tawny style versus Tyrantrum of the Melody style. This battle would decide once and for all which school was the strongest. Everything was on the line. Whichever school was defeated would be honor-bound to disband. Yet the two Pokemon selected as the school's champions had a singular problem. Cleffa and Tyrantrum were desperately in love. They had broken the one rule that never must be broken, meeting in secret outside of battle. On the night before the fateful match was to be held, Cleffa and Tyrantrum's eyes met. They knew there was but one option. Together they fled into the night. So begins their thrilling story of love on the lam, their very lives on the line as they flee pursuit. So where do the alphas come in? Have to admit my own experience with romance is limited, so perhaps my novel will lack realism. But I think it'll be a tale for the ages, don't you? I'm sure it will be. Now I'd better get it all down on paper so I could submit my manuscript to Lumiose Press. Can't thank you enough for your help. You will come through with that blurb once it's a hit, yes? God, he's gonna make me do one more because there's another 2 feathers he could give me. Hole. Hello, kind trainer. I'm Trice. I work for the Postal Service here in Lumiose. This Pokemon, Mime Jr., is here to help us collect mail from our customers. But I've got one minor concern. You see, this will be Mime Jr.'s first time going out solo. I thought about trying to follow along to keep an eye on things, but I'd be spotted in no time. That's why I'd like to ask for your assistance. Please look after Mime Jr.'s first big job for me. Mime Jr.'s first big job. If you're ready and willing to lend a hand, please let me know. Are you ready to help watch over Mime Jr.'s first time making the rounds alone? I'm all ready. Thank you so much. Karma. Of course you do. I'll give Mime Jr. one last set of instructions. You just follow along and keep an eye on things. Mime Jr., remember what to do, right? You'll gather letters from a yellow postbox like this. Just look for the yellow milk tank in the corner. Now off you go to Juan Sector 6. Collect the mail to be sorted. Please follow after Mime Jr. from a reasonable distance. Don't lose sight of it. Follow Mime Jr. on its way to the postbox, but try not to be too obvious about it. Battle the wild Pokemon to clear a path for Mime Jr. Okay, then. Follow Mime Jr. without losing sight of it. Mime Jr. has successfully gathered up the mail. Time to let the requester know that it all went well. Thank you so much for looking after Mime Jr. And you, my fine apprentice, you did splendidly on your first big solo job. Yes, you did. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. This postal worker appreciates your service. 50 heal balls. And there's that asshole with another quest. God damn it. My client is a person that turned into a Cubone. Received a bottle of protein from Cubone. Congratulations! We're giving out free protein as part of a special promotion. Can I ask for just a moment of your time? Sure. Thank you! Cubone survey. Would you like to be a Cubone? No? Too bad. Turns you into one anyway. Alrighty, let's get started with our Protein Street survey. Do you know what protein is? I know all about it. I see. Well, protein is a nutritious drink. Where'd you find out about protein? From social media, from a friend, from a poster, from a Pokemon Center, from you. From social media. Noted. Where you get your information from is important, isn't it? Does 5,000 bottle for a bottle of protein sound expensive to you? That's steep. I see. Everyone has their own way of valuing things. You know of any other drinks similar to protein? I know about iron. I've heard of calcium. I'm familiar with zinc. I'm aware of carbose. Gotcha. There's so many different products that could be hard to keep track, huh? When would you want your Pokemon to drink a bottle of protein? When I want to raise its attack? Noted. Make sure to follow the usage instructions. What do you think protein tastes like? Tasty? Sweet? Bitter? No idea. Bitter? I see. Make sure to let your Pokemon know what you think. Would you recommend protein to a friend? Yeah, definitely. Got it. Whether or not you recommend something really depends on who you're talking to. And that's all for our survey. Thank you for your time. Bet you're wondering what this cute Cubone is doing next to me. As long as I'm with Cubone, everyone stops to chat, so it gets me plenty of takers for the survey. Thank you for answering all of our questions. Here's a small token of our appreciation. Received a bunch of items from Cubone. Oh, okay. More protein, more calcium, more HP up, and 1,000 money. Maybe my next survey will be about iron. Pop quiz time. How many total Pokemon Centers are there in Lumio City? 8. Oh, too bad. The correct answer is 9. Among the 9, this one, the Hibernal Pokemon Center, sells the fewest Pokeballs by far. Yay. But I think we could solve that problem if we just had a certain Pokemon around to help. And I got the perfect name for my plan. Sportacular sales with a fun guy. Oh, okay, so you want us to get you a fungus. Which I do not have. Allow me to explain. Don't you think our countertop looks lonely? There's so much room to liven it up. But a fungus sitting here would look just like a Pokeball. That kind of Pokemon is sure to lure people in and make them want to buy Pokeballs. Please, bring me a fungus. Bene looks like she took an edible. Good for her. Fungible goods. That Pokemon being cheeky. I don't think I have a fungus yet, right? No. Hey there, got some fine leaks for strong trainers like you. By the way, have you heard of a Pokemon called Farfetch'd? It's always holding a plant stalk, which it sometimes wields as a weapon. Speaking of which, there's a troubling rumor going around involving Farfetch'd and leaks. They say if you go to a certain spot at nighttime, accompanied by only a single Farfetch'd that's holding a leak, you'll be suddenly ambushed. Could you go fight off whoever's behind this? Should be no sweat for a strong trainer like you. Let me give you a good sturdy leak for the job. I can be held by Farfetch'd or Surfetch'd. This very long and stiff stalk of leak boosts the critical hit ratio of their moves. Go down to the alley in Rouge Sector 7 at night with only a leak-wielding Farfetch'd on your team. Then fight off anyone who tries to attack you. Well, I can't do that either because I don't have a Farfetch'd yet. The close-ups are getting a bit annoying. Yeah. Hey, you're Melody from Team MZ, right? I'd like to ask you a favor. Another close-up. Could you take my Fido for a walk? Fido needs to go on walks to stay healthy, but I'm a bit busy today. Selling all this bread to no one. If you could take Fido on a walk for me, I'd really appreciate it. Cute puppy. Fido loves walks. Let me know when you're ready for a nice walk. Let's go! There's a route Fido and I like to go on. Climb these stairs and go down the alley on the right, the one by the yellow post box. Fido likes to take a lap around the wild zone. Alright, Fido. I'll see you later. Plot twist, I got TF'd in the yellow mailbox. When are you gonna... Oh, it's that Baker's Fido, taking a walk with this youngster today, Karma, when are you gonna make me the mailbox PNG tuber? How nice. Enjoy your walk. No, don't actually make that. To be honest, there are 2 PNG tubers that I kind of want to get. But I'm thinking I only need 1 next year. Oh, I have a couple ideas for more. Whoa there, Mastiff. No need to growl. Sorry about that. My Mastiff can be a little big-headed. That's an energetic Mastiff. Wish it wasn't such a troublemaker. Anyway, your Fido's cute. I see. You were asked to take it on a walk? Huh. Guess once trainers get to talking, Pokemon let their fur down a little bit too. Okay, Fido. See you around. Haha. Oh, how cute! I know what Pokemon that is. It's a Fido. Can I play with it? This opportunity to raise my chair up. It's sinking. Fido looks happy that I got to play a little during its walk. Time to go back to the requester. Looks like you had fun on your walk, Fido. Thanks, Melody. The yeast in Fido's breath ferments things around it. I use that yeast to make bread. Bread's been so popular that I haven't had time to take Fido on walks lately. But from now on, I'll make sure to make time for Fido and my baking. After all, can't other people see my own cute Fido more than I do? It's so little for doing that. That's absolutely just an immersive quest. Alright, hopefully we're done with this guy's stuff after this one. If it isn't my muse, back again. Thank you for your help with my romance novel. It's been optioned for a film. Do you think you know who they signed on as leads? Bryson and Sabrina. Wait, what? For my next tale, I'm thinking a mystery novel. I'd love to have your help once again. I have an idea for the Pokemon my tale shall require. Could you assemble them for me? First, I think we'll need an Alpha Pokemon again. Second, a normal type. Third should be a Dark type, and the fourth should know the move Teleport. And fifth must be a Fighting type. Can you show me all those? I'm counting on you, my muse. Could you put those 5 in your party and come show me? Alpha's the first one, right? Yeah, Alpha, normal, dark, fighting, teleport. Furfrou for normal. Do Sandile for dark. No, we'll do Krokorok for dark. Let's see what we want for fighting. I guess we'll just go Machop. It's like the only one I could readily have available. So now we need an Alpha, and then we need a... We need a Pokemon that knows the move Teleport. It's probably just Abra, to be honest. I don't know how many other Pokemon would learn that move. Yeah, it's I literally just like the Alakazam, which isn't even mine. That's Soma's that she gave me. Alpha Audino. One more Furfrou. Krokorok is the dark type. Snoogledort knows Teleport. And fighting type is Machop. Now let me just sketch out the plot of my grand mystery novel. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It's owned by a famed millionaire Audino. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Furfrou. Then there's our millionaire's former flame, Krokorok, and a jewel collector named Snoogledort. The mansion's butler, Tawny, is unobtrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all those guests' needs. One evening, the guests are all called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not even crack its defenses. So explains the butler, Tawny. In the safe center, lovingly displayed in a pride of place, shines the grandiose jewel known only as Machop's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AZ. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve to sustain their spirits. Sus! The sun has barely risen in the morning after the showing, when a terrible howl echoes through Audino's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. And therein the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen! One of my guests must have done it." Resenting the accusation, Krokorok demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler, Tawny, has a cast-iron alibi. She's been playing cards with her employer all night. Furfrou and Snoogledort readily agree to search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Furfrou was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure known as Machop's Tear? Krokorok. Really, was the trick a bit too difficult for you to work out? The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone, so it could steal the treasure for its master. And everyone began to gather at the room the next morning. The larcenous lout quietly called the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover their tracks. Oh, I thought Krokorok was the one with the Pokeball. Whoops. Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup, worthy of a criminal genius. It's a masterpiece. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yes, it's all thanks to your tireless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. You will be my greatest fan, willing to go so far, but you must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast as the main characters. Just come speak to me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. 50,000? Wow. So I guess that finishes his stuff. Same tale can hit differently when the characters change. Which story are you interested in hearing anew? Think I'm good. Well, do come again anytime. Alrighty. With that, we've done everything except actually finish the quests that we can't do. Yeah, this all requires Pokemon I don't have yet. Alright, then it's time to make the donuts. Let's head back to Hotel Z and brew up something good. Now make donuts using 4 berries. Welcome to Ancha's Donuts. There are lots of donuts now. You won't need to return to Hotel Z as often. Cherry Curry Donut. Donut featuring authentic curry prepared with fried cherry berry. It's got plenty of spice. Level boost plus 15. A decidedly tart donut tops the confiture of stewed orangeberry. Activates Hoopa's powers when eaten. Not that good. How, like, even can I make the donut? Can I get 10 and just fresh? Yeah. Oh, I think it always comes out to be a rainbow. Kelpsy Rainbow Donut. And there's a question of, like, what happens if I go all in on one flavor. Pecha Merengue. It really looks like you can't get super good donuts unless you're using the hyper berries. Rost chocolate donut. Don't top a bittersweet chocolate that has a rostberry worked into it. It looks like the single. It really looks like it's kind of like super set with each. What kind of points you're getting. Alright, what is this karma? That is funny. I might use that for something. Thank you. Yeah, I could definitely find use for that. Alright, ding ding don, ding ding don. Alright, bing bing bong. Ding dong bing bong. Yeah, the flavor score is like so low. It really seems like you need the hyper berries to get like really good results here. Like the ones at the rarer berries at the bottom do give some extra points, which is cool, but don't know, fresh cream that's been flavored with Chillon berry juice. Make a bunch of low rank ones as well. Oh, voice cracking. Find distortion in your map and dive doom the survey Hyperlumios. I have 18 donuts right now. I'm guessing we need the 1 stars to get into the 1-star areas. Side mission detected. Unidentified hyperstone or megastone detected. What's that? Oh, medium hyperspace wild zone. There's Mankeys in there. You gonna make me a Santa PNG too? I'm not gonna be able to implement that. Alright, showing hold. Help! 2 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are fighting. It's a rogue Mega Showdown. How did you get in here? Can't just let them have at it. They could pummel this whole place to pieces. Please step in and stop those Mega Crabominable's rogue Mega Showdown. It's an actual whole-ass side quest. Okay. Complete your mission. I'm still under the same time limit, though. Ooh, neat. Nice music. Bit too loud. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think I could do this. Can't afford this, lose this battle. You've got to try again. I can't. Literally cannot. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this area, though. So I wonder how that's gonna work, because that side quest is unlocked now. Like, is it just gonna stay, like, in flux until I actually go back in there? Ow. Some real good stuff here. Would you like to exchange your Mega Shards for something nice? Yes, please. Oh, TMs! Okay, so this is what the Mega Shards are for in the post-game. Oh, he sells feathers, too. Okay, well now I know what I need to save up for here. Okay, so 2-star holes, probably not smart right now. Need to stick to the 1-stars. Hey V4, how you doing? Good to see, always good to see you. Ow! Prick. Good, got night shift. That's cool. Just finished my workload, so it's all good now. Nice. Okay, there's a dimensional hole on that rock. Level 105. Okay. So basic donut should work fine. Destroy floating Pokeballs, pick up sparkling items, catch Pokemon undetected. Oh, that didn't work. I'm getting kind of wrecked here. This alpha's hurting. Thought this was another JRPG. I mean, it is a JRPG, technically. Oh, man. Oh, you could fast travel back to the map, to the entry point. Shit. Alright. How's Poke Rogue at home? It's going pretty well. Actually, no, it went pretty badly. I went into an area and immediately got my ass wrecked. I went to do, like, a side quest, and it was like, oh, I am not prepared for this. Let's say, Jacob, how you doing? Alright, I don't have enough time to get the 1,000 points, unfortunately. There's no way that's gonna happen unless I, like, sneak up on a group right now, which is a Mankey right there, but... Nah, it didn't work. Also, I found out you can't get any experience in these realms at all. You can't even use the EXP candies. Because of how the temporary levels work. Like, you can leave and then use the candies, like, outside, like here. So I could use the candies now to level up, but yeah, you can't actually, like, there's no way to power up while you're in a distortion. Whatever level you're at is the power you have. Makes the battle zone useless. I mean, the point... Because here's the thing, I think they imply, like... The implication is that you're supposed to go in with level 100 Pokemon from the jump. So you're not really gaining experience anyway. It's mostly made so that, like, when you farm the EXP candies, that you're then using them on new Pokemon. Because they recommend having, like, multiple teams of level 100s ready to clear out these areas. Because you're going to need the type advantages and stuff. Like, this is actually... a fair bit harder than it seems. Wow, this is level plus 12 somehow. Destroy floating Pokeballs, catch Pokemon undetected, destroy patches of brambles. Okay. Drillbur. Shit. Well, so much for that. The undetected catching is, like, awful. The better the donut you use, too, the better the missions are. Because I've noticed here I'm getting multiple missions that have over 1,000 points. Well, the brambles we're already good on. More Pokeballs. There's one. There's a couple up there. Oh, they're still at it. Still don't understand how the level scaling works. How does a level 120 become a level 17 in the real world? I think the implication, lore-wise, is that it's just the power of the dimension. That they're naturally just getting that many levels, whereas we're entering, so we need to adjust ourselves. They've been in here, and that's why they're stronger. Or something like that. I don't know. It would be nice if they all just came at, like, super high levels. Like, there's really no point this far into the game to be getting low-level Pokemon. It'd be cool if I could, like, actually catch them undetected. Like, having them break out every single time. Tasks complete. Aw, the bonus ball's all the way up there. I wish I had more time. I still haven't unlocked one of those yet. Have to approach them in a very methodologic. Do one more before daybreak happens. sip while this is going on. Catch a Sandile, use the catch window, destroy floating Pokeballs. Okay, it's 2 down. That's a new one. Gold ball's right there. Oh, we could get it. There we go. Now I'm drowning in the berries. Farm what I can out of this. Yeah, these boxes are going to get filled so quickly. And unlike Legends Arceus, there's no real incentive to mass release them. Do you know, this is a neat little thing that newer Pokemon games do. If you switch a named box with, like, a regular box that's not named, that's just, like, box 6, if you move it here, then it actually numbers itself correctly. It's very interesting that they program that in there. Those are cute emotes. Excited for Christmas? Unidentified Megastone detected, but there's no side quest there. Very curious about that. Level 120. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, 2 stars might be just a bit too much for me right now. I'm not gonna have enough time to get over there. Yeah. Yeah, they all change each day, too. Apparently it's like every time, not just the day, not each day, but also, like, whenever the time of day changes. Want to check the, Wild Zone 20 real quick. So again, they fixed the bug that lets you spawn up to 6 alpha Pokemon in the center. But because I have 5 there that I haven't caught yet, they're still, like, just there. And, I'm gonna keep re-rolling them until they're shiny. Karma, you're doing way too much tonight. That is cute. You're really good. You're getting really good at this, Karma. To like finagle my way into this. That's really cute, actually. Why green? No, you know what? It's fine. It's because of my It's because of my Schweta vest. That's nice, though. I like that. Thank you. It's a way for you to de-stress. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Side mission 1-star detect. Okay, let's do that one. I've been told there's like 80 side missions in the DLC, which would make sense because it puts it at a neat 200, not counting the EX ones. What do we have in the mystery hole? Accept a mission. Sir, what are you doing in here? You there, young trainer. Could I ask a special favor of you? I'd like you to deliver this letter to the director of Académie Étoile. I would do it myself, but I'm afraid that certain circumstances prevent me from doing so. Please, won't you deliver it in my stead? This is like the hype. This is like the they can't leave this dimension. It's like the end of Blaster Master 03. This seems fishy. Of course I will. Merci, I knew you had a trustworthy face. This is the letter that must be delivered. Important letter. Has to delivered to the director of Académie Étoile by a somewhat peculiar character. Remember, you must give it to the director of Académie Étoile, no one else. A message from across dimensions. Oh, really? No level? Like, nope, there's nothing else here at all? I wasted that special donut, then. Plot twist, it's a Zoroark. Maybe. I'm almost ready for the next story beat. I need, 1,700 more points. Okay, it's literally right there. How are you collecting those balls from Ultra Space? God, my back is so friggin' itchy tonight. Ugh. Use my back scratcher. Whoops. I gotta go collect another ball from that guy. Oh, I remember you. You helped me find my ring before, didn't you? I did so appreciate your help then. And what new good deed has brought you to Academe Étoile today? Looking for the director. A letter for the director? Well, you found her. I'm the director of this school. Gave the important letter to Moir. My husband. My dead husband. Where did you get this letter? No, never mind that. There's an even more urgent question that must be answered. Please, won't you come to Vert Sector 6 with me? I must visit Racine Construction at once. Okay, this is getting a lot more involved than I thought it would be. Thank you for coming. Feels so much better having you with me here for support. Probably should have done this alone, but that letter you gave me, it raised so many questions. Suppose I ought to tell you what it said. I'm so sorry I left you behind without ever having the chance to tell you something. 14 years ago, I entrusted my precious ring to a certain man for repairs. The man's name was Tarragon, the owner of a shop called Racine Construction. Receiving a letter from my deceased husband. Called it! It's simply impossible, isn't it? I was afraid to come by myself to find out what that letter says is true or not. Are you Mr. Tarragon? That I am. How can I help you? Tell me. You remember a man coming to you 14 years ago asking for your help repairing a ring? That I do. I'd gone and taken my little Canary to a fancy restaurant to celebrate her birthday. We hit it right off with the guy sitting next to us. Canary took to him like a ducklet to water. When he heard that what a dab hand I was at fixing things, he asked if I could help with setting a stone that had come loose from a ring of his. Told me it was a special ring, one a pair he and his wife had exchanged. That man was my husband, but I'm afraid there was an accident, and he... I'm so sorry to hear that, ma'am. What a stroke of luck that something pointed you here after all those long years. I'd hoped perhaps that ring... and I'm sure I owe you something for your labor. Ain't no need for that, ma'am. Can't take this kind lady's money. But maybe I could take a battle with young Melody instead. How about it, kid? I'll be waiting in the garage if you're up for it. Are you serious? Oh, please, Melody, won't you give the gentleman his battle? I can't stand leaving this debt unpaid. Canary, you hearing this shit? Sticking the mud Grisham's been teaching me more than just bacon. And battling plenty, too. Show you some of the tricks I've picked up. I'll still win. Dude, just pay up, geez. Yeah. Let's get this Pokemon battle going. I cannot believe I called that. I knew that was going to be this what they went with for the story. Oh, what is this now? Gonna Stealth Rock with every Pokemon? Come on, Excadrill. Time to show this kid what your drill can do. Come on, man. I got more hole to show here. Excadrill still couldn't get past your defenses, eh? 18 naked wild cowboys out in the yard. Huh, ain't that just typical? But admit it, me and Excadrill gave you a run for your money, eh? We owe you big time, kid. Growing stronger to put up a real challenge in a battle is just a small way of showing you my appreciation. Well, consider me paid in full, ma'am. Think it's high time this ring made its way back home. Cherished ring. Ring that was entrusted to Tarragon so you could mend it. Holds many special memories. Melody. Handed over the cherished ring. I was so distraught when I lost my husband and we never found his ring. Now our two rings are back together at last. I'll treasure them in all my memories of him. Goodness, you found both my own lost ring and my husband's. You truly are a wonder, Melody. Gotta admit, it's a weight off my shoulders, too, having that ring back where it belongs. A message from across dimensions. Got 5 Dream Balls! Somewhat different Pokeball that's more effective at catching Pokemon that are drowsy. Oh, interesting. They reworked it. That's the ball that you would catch the Pokemon on the internet browser with for Black and White. I wonder if they'll ever rework the Beast Balls. Prize in Gen 5, yeah. So any with a question mark. Side mission detected unidentified. Okay, so any with a question mark are like special ones, but at the same time, if it's 2-star right now, it's probably too hard for me. Gotta stick to the Babby areas for a bit. Not tired yet, but should I go to bed? Have stuff that I'm doing tomorrow, but is it till 2 p.m. that you're doing it? I don't know. I go to bed pretty late. I go to bed usually at like 5 a.m. because I'm streaming until 3 to 4. But I also wake up at like noon, 1, because my work day starts at 1:30. But I also work from home, so I could wake up at like 1:15 and still be at work on time. That said, I do try to wake up a little earlier than that, just because. DreamYard music was playing the other day elsewhere, and I was all like, fuck. It's good music. I want to go next here? I already caught all the ones there. Sorry, I was trying to do something. What was it? It was called the High Link, wasn't it? Where's this distortion? Oh, it's down here. Okay, floating Pokeballs, wild Pokemon, catch poison-type Pokemon. Okay, we could do all that. You know what this? You know what the floating Pokeballs remind me of? It makes me think of Somnium Files, like finding the eyeball. No. All right, whatever. There's one here. Where's the Pokemon here? Oh, Wimpod. Oh, they're kind of hard to catch, huh? Actually, these areas in general have a very Somnium Files-ish feel to it. The music makes me think of Somnium Files. Oh, was there only one Wimpod in this entire area? Actual gold nugget. I should probably see how many Gimme Gold coins I have. I think there was only one Wimpod in here. I missed my chance to be a big shot. No more noise. I think I may have some form of PTSD with that noise now. Oh, the pickup noise. I can't turn it off, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah! Okay, I'm satisfied. Hole shown. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. There's also a particular hyperspace distortion we ask that you look into. Mark it on your map. Hyperspace Rogue Mega Arena. Rampant Mega Power detected. Best of luck. I'll go on ahead to the distortion. Bring the donut, okay? Rampage obtained. Where was that guy that, I could trade the shards to? Because I'm probably almost full up, if not at full. Yeah, I'm at full. It was near that one hole that I couldn't finish. In a small alley. That really doesn't help me, huh? I have no idea where that guy was. I think he might have been around here. Or, wait, no. Pink Rock cracked for whatever in an alley, not sus or anything. He's selling Doritos. I mean, he's selling TMs. But yeah, it is really funny. He's essentially, peddling his wares for special rocks. I don't know where the fuck this guy was. Like, he was in a very small alleyway. I'm gonna look it up. Because I'm gonna need to know where this guy is constantly. Mega Dimension... TM Seller... Wild Zone 17... Where's 17? 12? Oh, over here. Turn to the left from the spawning spot. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, yeah, he's right here. So he's... Yeah, he's right here at all times. Wish I could put, like, a permanent marker there. Can't even buy more than one from him, more than two at a time. Just given how expensive these are. Oh, this is the side mission I couldn't do. Okay, so as long as that's there, I know exactly where to go. 5 shards for a Milky Way bar. It's fresh. Ugh. There was a side quest that mentioned Bryson and Sabrina getting cast in a movie together. Which is like, for Bryson, that makes sense, because he's an actor. But I didn't know Sabrina was also an actor. An actress. Where's the hole? Is it on top of the building? I think it is. Oh, really though, I love Milky Way bars. My brother used to love them. I like them. Not my favorite candy bar though. Sabrina though, what a surprise, but then again I'm thinking of anime Sabrina, yeah. Personality is way different in the anime. Oh, I went up the wrong building. Okay, there it is. Ever had a zero bar? No, I haven't. I know what it is, but I've never had one. Eat one. Just a little tanuki. Hell yeah, you're just a little tanuki. Little drunk tanuki karma. Looks like there's a Pokemon in danger of rogue Mega evolving through here. Overwhelming swell of Mega power has been detected within Hyperspace Lumios. Pokemon inside must be about to rogue Mega evolve. Will you enter and calm it? I'm going in now. Alright, level plus 15. We're doing this. Hey, don't forget about me. No forgetting someone like you, Tawny. Sorry, just picked a random jingle. Staraptor. Something's been bothering me. Team MZ stopped the tower when it went wild, and the tower was the cause of rogue Mega evolution, right? So why are Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios still rogue Mega evolving? Maybe it's a ripple effect from all the Mega power that overflowed when the tower went nuts. Well, looks like our opponent here will be a Staraptor. Staraptor becomes flying and fighting type Pokemon once it Mega evolves. Electric types will come in handy if you got any. Here it comes. Ooh, that looks cool, actually. I like that. kind of looks like Trevor Fox's hair. Different colors, but yeah, I could see the resemblance. Whoa. No. Oh my god. It's not doing that much damage to me, all things considered, though. After Zygarde, that was... This is nothing. Calm hole with Prep Hoopa. Come on, I actually came up with that joke on the spot. Semi-in-V... What? Oh, you, because... Karma, you're a last resort. You just nibble at the enemy's feet. I missed the joke, I'm sorry. You need to catch the star after you calmed. Dream Ball. Orb! Star Uptight. Wow, Mega Staraptor nearly kicked our butts. Can't believe how much stronger even rogue Pokemon are in Hyperspace Lumiose. Hey, you three. We saw the rogue Mega Evolution readings disappear. Good work over there. Go ahead and call it a day. We'll get to work analyzing the data we got. Ah, the telltale golden gleam of another giant Pokeball. Think I know what's in it, but you'd better crack it open with the move and find out. Karma, it's your time to shine after I move this into the Mega Evolution area. Shoving every stone into Karma. Everstone, Eviolite, all evolution stones. Pokeball contained lots of berries. Hyper Pomeg, Hyper Kelpsy, Hyper Qualut, Hyper Hondu. Also contained what seems to be some butter. This looks like the good stuff. Why don't we call it Great Butter? Great pack of butter found in Hyperspace Lumiose. With it, you should be able to make even higher quality donuts than before. Bet this will level up Ancha's donut game. Nice battling, Melody. Let's head back to Hotel Z. Which hyperspace milk tank made that butter? We're back. Show Ancha what we found, Melody. Whatever could it be? You showed Ancha the great butter. More wonderful butter. How lovely. You know, Tawny, I'm starting to crave a nice Hotel Z dinner. Heard and coming right up. All hail the great butter. What's it like battling rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose? They're way too strong. Not bad with 3 people. Melody and Tawny are really carrying us through. It's nuts how powered up the wild Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose are. Suppose that would be the hyperspace level phenomenon Corbo mentioned to us. I'm surprised you're still able to beat them. Please, sir, I want some McDonald's. That's Ancha. Well, we've got our ace up our sleeve, right, Ancha? Right. Mr. Corbeau taught me something intriguing. When Melody and company pass through a hyperspace distortion, it appears their Pokemon receive a portion of the power that Hoopa gained from eating its donut. Oh, that's cool. Your donuts and Hoopa's powers really are working in beautiful harmony. Let's dig in. Gotta keep our energy up to sustain our Hyperspace Lumiose search. It's nice of LeBon to send us some apology goodies to go with dinner. LeBon's a strong Mega Evolution user too, right? I gotta challenge her to a battle soon. Part of being a Mega Evolution successor is seeing the different ways trainers and their Pokemon use it. Just got done battling a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, you're still hungry to battle a Mega Evolution user? Yeah, I'm out to experience Mega Evolution in all incredible shapes and forms. Why, 5 years ago, there was this one trainer who I gave a Lucario to. Hey, Ancha. That distortion above the towers got you worried, huh? Yes, I feels like if I can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Well, that's eerie. Maybe there's a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something? We'll have to keep surveying to find out, which means we'll need your donut teamwork. Anyway, you'd better head back to your hotel for the night before LeBon blows a before LeBon gets worried. Suppose I'd better. Good night, Miss Karina. And now they're married. Hey, why the funny face? What? This is me. And this is Seth Green. We are married. Way. Stay. Stay away. Oh, they're doing the spaced out text. The next day, your alarm is going off. And I wake up fully clothed yet again. Didn't even take off my makeup. What? Didn't even take off my makeup. Wow. That was a Sid Lexic slip if I ever had one. Haven't thought of that in ages, and you saying that brought it back to you. Look, I remember old school Robot Chicken. It's so weird thinking, like, Robot Chicken and Venture Brothers started while I was still in high school, and up until recently, both of those shows still got new episodes. It's wild. It's good that Jet announced we're looking into hyperspace distortions and all, but I gotta say, kind of shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. What about you, Tawny? Is it really okay that you kept glowing off Quasartico for this? There's definitely stuff at Quasartico that I should be doing, but surveying hyperspace Lumios is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. That's what's up. I could see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Melody, we could save any Pokemon that Rogue Mega evolves. How noble. To save Pokemon not only of our city, but of hyperspace Lumios, too. The FF7 one, that's classic. The guy glitching on the line. Cloud, I need you to come in Saturday, but I have Lakers tickets. What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. Real kind of you, Ancha. Proud to be helping your hyperspace Lumios survey work along with Miss Karina. There would be no surveys without you two. You're practically Team MZ members yourselves. Wait, I thought they already were members. Well, I haven't got Team MZ's logo anywhere on my garments. Navene's like, couldn't bring myself to stitch up your hot couture coat with our logo, Ancha. Hello, Team MZ. Lovely morning to you all. I suddenly decided that Tawny's in debt again for another 10 million. I had to put a damper on the day, but we're not done analyzing your survey data yet. Let you know the moment we've got something to report. Be good until then, kids. I don't know how Corbeau got to be our go-to guy for all things hyperspace, but he's surprisingly on the ball. Oh, I've got kind of a neat idea. Only kinda? Just thought it'd be fun to see the sights of Lumios instead of twiddling our thumbs here. Can't be satisfied shuttling between here and Rich's-me, right, Ancha? Well, since you mention it, I've been hoping to experience Café Soleil for myself. There you go. I've got an exhibit I want to go see at the Lumios Museum. That sounds lovely. I'd like to pay the museum a visit, too. Then we've got ourselves a plan. First stop the Lumios Museum, second a little sophisticated lounging at Café Soleil. Want to be our guide, Melody? You've definitely earned a break from making donuts, Ancha. Time to be a kid and have fun. We're off to the Lumios Museum. See you there. Le Musée et le Café. Wow, Ancha wants to go to Café Soleil? Kid's got taste. Strange to remember that Team MZ once only had 3 members. Certainly grown. Ooh, it's muggy today. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side quests just opened up. Welcome to Introversion, the cafe for those who like communicating, just maybe not face-to-face. You know what else you like too? Oh, what? From old school Robot Chicken? Did someone say FF7? Yeah. Bitch pudding. They used bitch pudding a lot, like, in the later seasons, too. But she just, like, she was boiled down to that one joke. I like Reeve. Yeah, of course you like Reeve, Karma. You like Reeve when he's controlling his robot cat. You! This coffee, it tastes like it's been laced with salt. Like a lot of salt. Oh, that's the Mario Kart streams. What? Our Introversion blend is known for its delicate sweetness and rich aroma. Garganacl! There's no way it should taste salty of all things. It's a thing. It's, yep, I knew it. That's the rock salt Pokemon, Knackley. You there, trainer, please help. Please can you catch that Knackley? I've got to find out if it's why our coffee is suddenly salty. That's some Knackley coffee. Let's Golden Go is still the best name for a quest. Let's freaking LFG. I mean, there are cultures that use salt and butter and coffee instead of cream and sugar. Yeah, true. It's like people that salt watermelons, which apparently is really good. If Knackly can ruin a coffee blend, I don't think I'm keen on finding what a Garganackle can do. Yeah. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Okay, I could climb... Oh, alright. That was weird. I didn't realize you could just climb up there. Where am I supposed to look for this thing? Yeah, still can't do any of those. Okay. Actually, wait, how many coins do I have? $514. Okay, so we're still quite a ways away. Salt and mango stuff's good. Do not diss salt and watermelon. I've never had it. There's that Knackly you're looking for. Do you want to battle it and try to catch it? Player v CPU fighting game matches are stupid, trying ironically to avoid getting too salty about it. Heh, salt. You caught Knackly. Did you catch that Knackly? If you did, please bring it back to the cafe. Dear customer, I know you reported our coffee tasting salty. To you I present Knackly. Its body is made up of rock salt, which it leaves behind in flakes as it moves around. Of course, we will replace the drink that you... No, don't do that. After a few sips, the taste really started to grow on me. Now I'm hooked. People do sometimes make coffee drinks with salt added, don't they? Hey, there you go. You should make the salted coffee a part of your regular menu. What? I mean, yes, fine idea. We'll consider doing just that. I like that it makes like a metallic tink when it hits the ground. Nice aromatic coffee with a dash of Knackly salt. Tried to make the perfect blend, but I think it's still too salty for most people. I'll just keep it as part of our secret menu for those in the know. Everyone's tastes do differ, after all. Anyway, I'm relieved to have at least solved the mystery of why that drink was so salty. Thanks. Wow, I got 15 mints for that. This DLC really loves like piling on the items from the side quests. Okay, so we got one over there, two there, and then one up there. Oh, hello. You're Melody, right? My favorite streamer in the whole world posted this photo the other day. Just look at it. It's too good, right? Kanari just chilling on a bench with her Electros, looking amazing. Wow, stalker. I want to sit in that exact same bench and get my own shot with Manetric. So I could really use your help, Melody. Help me find that bench. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But who took that photo? Study the requester's photo closely and find the bench that's pictured in it. That's not weird or anything. Ha 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 ha. Here you go. Do you recognize the bench? I mean, Quasartico's in the background. What Wild Zone is that? That's Wild Zone 2 or 7? It's probably 7, because 2 is the nature area. 2 is that circular nature area, so it's probably Wild Zone 7. Okay. Could have been Kanari's very own Rotom phone, true. Well, there's 7 right there. There's the sign. So wait, is Quasartico in that direction? No. Quasartico's over here. Oh, wait, no. Then that's perfect. That's exactly where I'm looking. So she's, like, right near it. Probably across the street there. Or not, it's not even a street, it's just a, thing. Okay, where's Quasartico? There's Wild Zone 7. No, I don't think I'm at the right angle here. In fact, I think I went the complete opposite direction I was supposed to. Hyperspace Wild Zone? Yeah, that's the areas we're going to here. These new places. They're essentially semi-randomly generated areas that have Pokemon in it and missions for you to do. The thing is, though, I'm between missions right now. So there's no point in really going into them just yet. Alright. I have to go in here. How do I get on the roofs over here? Oh, is this the one with the scaffolding? No. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Power of way better donuts than Donut Hell. It's weird to think that, like, that point in my life was so long ago. I stopped working there in 2013. And then I was unemployed, like, officially until 2018. And now it's 2026 almost. So I've been gone from that job for over 12 years now. It was for the best. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Like, I made a stupid move, and then my stubbornness led me to not fix things, but it was definitely the smart move in the long run. Which is why I'm annoyed that I'm still stuck at my current job now. Yes, I'm a rich boy. I'm a big boy. Okay, so we got these two. Where's the bench? Really bitching about the teenagers that will come and cause... You really bitching about the teenagers that will come and cause shit? Yeah. Though I had my way of, capitalizing on it at the very end. Wait, maybe this is it right here. Yeah. We found the specific bench that Sas was looking for. It's got two planters in a row, and the same buildings in the background, and the mountains. And the brain damage. And the brain damage. And the brain This has to be where Kanari took her photo. Come on, no time to waste. Don't look just like Kanari sitting here on the same bench she sat on. Can I just ask one more teeny tiny thing of you? Can you take a picture of me looking like Kanari did in the photo I showed you? So I have to get up. One from exactly the same angle. God, I knew she was going to do that too. I could show you Kanari's picture again anytime, so let me know if you want to. Okay, so you want a picture from up there. Yes, there. Take the picture from right there. I thought I actually had to take the picture like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Alright, let's see if you managed to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect! Look, just like Kanari. I'm uploading now, and there, it's up. Hey, I wonder who took that picture for Kanari. Could it be that mysterious manager of hers? Apparently he's really involved in her work. Guess we have him to thank for having Kanari bread and everything. But they're not bad. But I'd really rather have Kanari keychains, or, ooh, an acrylic standee. Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Kanari's pics while I'm in Lumiose. Thanks for your help, Melody. Maybe have a seat on that bench and take a load off. See you around. 5 fastballs. Superfan doesn't even begin to describe this. Alright, next up, we want to go there. So Wild Zone 8 is our next destination. No, I don't like that. Stop. You ever get the feeling someone's staring at you? This is awful. Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, you're staring at me. Yes, I need your help. You will help, won't you? I have this new neighbor. She just moved here from the Paldea region. I need her evicted. She brought her Pokemon with her. And it just keeps staring at my poor Caesar. My Caesar's not exactly the bravest of them. Since they moved in, every day's been a terror. Please, can you find out why my new neighbor's Tinkatuff keeps staring at my poor Caesar? My neighbor Tinkatuff. I think you'll find that new neighbor of mine up on the rooftops. Wants to kill it for the medal, yeah. Where is she? Where are they? Oh, it's not like nowhere near where I am. Is that why Tinkaton spontaneously assault Corviknight? Yep. Because they're they're like welders. They're smiths. So when they see metal, they want to smelt it. Yes, can I help you with something? Oh, she looks like one of the strong women from Paldea. I was gonna say, yep, she's caked up in the back. She's absolutely from Paldea. You see, you're Tinkatuff. Oh, is this about the Caesar that lives next door? I know. I keep catching my Tinkatuff staring at it. The Tinker bit is literal, yeah. She would have a field day with Steelix. I think Tinkatuff's just a bit afraid and is feeling on edge. Caesar does have an intimidating look. But I suppose being stared at all the time is also intimidating in its own way, isn't it? I'm so sorry you got dragged into this. Could you let my neighbor know there's no harm intended? Hey, where is he? She wants to commit murder for scrap metal coat. So why does that Tinkatuff keep staring at my Caesar? Caesar looks intimidating. What? So it's staring at my poor frightened Pokemon because it thinks Caesar looks scary? I mean, it's not like Caesar could change its face. It's just the way it looks. What has happened to my peaceful home life? Everything was fine until that weird Pokemon moved in next door. Come to think of it, don't people say Tinkatuff likes to attack other Pokemon to steal their metal? What if it's got eyes on my Pokemon because of Caesar's steel type? Don't worry, Caesar. I'll protect you with my life if I have to. My poor Caesar won't be able to rest easy like this. Who knows if I could trust that lady's Pokemon? Uh-oh. Look, I'm sure she's got her own things going on, having just moved here and all, but please, can you get her to understand our feelings too? What do you mean that she's absolutely from Paldea if she's caked up from the back? So there's the hikers in Scarlet and Violet. They're female hikers, and they all have, like, very defined bodies. And she definitely looks like she's got a very, like, robust figure to her. Back again from that neighbor of mine? This Pokemon's afraid of yours. His Pokemon is afraid? That's what he told you? My sweet Tinkatuff would never attack another Pokemon just to get more metal. Well, almost never. We're the ones who just moved here. We're the ones who are uneasy, and they're saying we're scary? They want proof that my neighbor Caesar isn't glaring at Tinkatuff to intimidate it. Oh, we're really doing this, huh? So, what'd she say now? She doesn't quite trust your Caesar. Who could doubt my sweet and timid Caesar? That's not a threatening bone in his body. Look, I get that's gotta be scary moving to a new region and all, but we live here too. Well, I don't see any choice but to prove to her that my Caesar is perfectly innocent and not scary. Think you can? We'll just have to get Caesar and Tinkatuff to know each other face to face. So I'd feel a lot better if you were there too. Go ask my neighbor if she's game. If she is, we can bring our Pokemon. We can both bring our Pokemon to meet. This is the lowest form of side quest here. He wants Tinkatuff and Caesar to get to know each other? Alright. Tinkatuff and I have also been stressed about this whole situation. Let's meet up to prove once and for all that my Pokemon is no threat to that Caesar. You could do that, right, Tinkatuff? Okay, now that we're all here, let's introduce our Pokemon to each other. And if anything starts to look dicey, we call them back into their Pokeballs. This way, Caesar. Caesar does seem rather scared. Over here, Tinkatuff. Your Tinkatuff seems rather bashful. Looks like they're having a conversation. Tinkatuff doesn't show any sign of attacking. And Caesar only looks a bit scary, but it isn't really scary at all, huh? Guess they assumed the worst of each other, didn't they? Our Pokemon are looking friendlier already. Yes, and I hope we could be friends as well. Still adjusting to Lumiose. It would be nice to have someone I can ask for help. It was nice of this trainer to go out of his way to help some strangers like us. Oh, Tinkertuff, no, don't go ripping off the metal of those chimney pipes. This'll be fine, right? This is like this is perfect thumbnail material right here. Well, I got a TM for Torment, which is what this quest was. Seer's been teaching me so much about life in Lumios. He's going to be such a great help. My little Tinkertuff could hardly keep its mitts off its new pal Caesar. I've been talking more with Herrera, and our Pokemon have been getting along well. So far. Oh. I don't know if Caesar is a pronunciation guy, but it reads more like a pun on scissor. I think it's Caesar, is how they would say it in the official, thing. Honestly, I think it should be Scizor, because it's Scyther's evolution. Mr. Melody. I am a Quasartico Inc. employee charged with the city's Wild Zone management. Unfortunately, we're receiving reports of wild Pokemon acting oddly here in Wild Zone 8. I'm sorry to have to bother you, but I'd like to request your help investigating the situation. If you would lend us a hand, please go find out what's happening in Wild Zone 8. Uh-oh. I don't know why, but them coming out of the sand was just really funny. Sand? I hate sand. It's rough, it's coarse, and it gets everywhere. I just hit 100,000 bird seeds. I think you're my first streamer I did this on. Hey, Razu. Hey, Selly. We pat you. Little moo. Thank you. Be gentle. Caesar, it's pronounced Caesar in Super Smash Bros. When the Pokemon is actually spawned in. So there you go. Liable as ever, Mr. Melody. You didn't really assess the situation. You resolved it. I'd hazard guess that those Sandy Gas arrived from Hyperspace Lumios and made themselves right at home. Sandile and the other local Pokemon must have been quite frightened by them. Have you ever read Sandy Gast's Pokedex entry? Grudges of the dead have possessed a mound of sand and become a Pokemon, it says. Sandy Gast is fond of the shovel on its head. Creation born of the grudges from those who have passed away. How frightful. Well, Mr. Melody, I should be on my way. If you'll excuse me. Scorching Sands. These attacks by throwing Scorching Sand at targets may also leave targets with a burn. Ground-type attack that can burn. That's interesting. I only have 12 Pokemon. Oh no. There's at least 96. Probably way more. I think a lot of the catching I'll probably do off stream. Just grinding out the areas. Red? Why are these red? What does that mean? Medium hyperspace battles. Battle zone detected. Common types... Electric. Oh, Battle Zone. Wait a minute. Hyperspace Battle Zone. What's the difference between that and a Wild Zone? Interesting. Meow. It's all the types of Meowth. Meow? Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, then one of these three Meowth might just... Well, you'll have to battle us and find out. So what'll it be? Wanna have a Pokemon battle with Meow? Yeah. Pertinently. Macaw, talk to Meow when you're ready to battle. Oh god. She's like the cats. She's like the merchants from Trials of Mana. Without quality armor, it won't matter how good your weapons are. Icon has Pokemon... Why? What makes Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're Colossum in battle. What does Chugi mean? Thinking of that part earlier today, oh really? Impossible! I guess that means all three of their... all three evolutions are in this. I mean, it's weird because, like... You know, Alolan form Meowth still becomes Alolan Persian, and it's not counted as a separate species. Meanwhile, Galarian Meowth becomes a completely different Pokemon. Becomes Berserker. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meowth. I'm at a loss for Purrs. She should have had the Persians and Berserker too, yeah. Now it's time to pick your favorite Meowth out of the three. I mean, Alolan Meowth, for obvious reasons. You're choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? Yeah. A feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Alright, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Oh. Go on, enjoy some quality time together. Aw, so cute. Meow. Looking fierce. Looking cool, Joker. Who's a good Meowth? Is someone hungry? Wow, it ate nothing. Bapey. Time for a cat nap. Garfield. My crops are flourishing right now. I am refreshed. My soul healed. Bye for now. Alright, you two. That's enough playtime for Meow. You and Meowth both look perfectly happy. The other Meowth want to play with you too, so come back for some more quality time together. I got a TM for payday. Sounds so human-like. I believe it's steel type. Its beard is like has like iron filaments in it or something. Same reason why its coin is black instead of gold. It's like made of iron, I think. We gotta do regular Meowth too now. I like how they say regular Meowth. They don't say Cantonian Meowth. Meowth. Okay, I think that's everything cleared out over here. Was in hyperspace pockets with a 1-star rank. I have to wonder if the other Meowths... I mean, they're all going to be the same entry. This is Meowth, this is Persian, this is going to be Berserker, probably. Oh, right, I saw a Surfetched already. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you could tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. Like a champion, like, I don't know, like one with yellow hair maybe, and a black coat. Never had the chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Richissimi. And then Volo appears, yeah, I know. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Karina. Lavere City. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting is supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I don't know, maybe. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. Well, apparently he was in Galar during the darkest day. So, if they do a Legends Galar, he might show up in that game. I would quite like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. My dear Mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. Gone all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. I want to see something here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's actually not right. The clock above the gym in Laverse City has 13 on it. As a kind of like, it's supposed to be mystifying. Like it goes up to Roman numeral 13. This only goes up to 12. So the painting's actually inaccurate. Oh, the picture looks AI as fuck? Nah. I don't think it does. I'll tell you which one does. This one over here. With those colors. Actually, no, up close it doesn't. There's one that kind of does, though. But I'm positive it's not. Like, there's no way they could have done that. One truly appreciates the skill of Lumio City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Richissimi. I keep mispronouncing that. Hotel Richissimi in this museum would be over there, right? Indeed. They're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people funneling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumios can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's hyperspace Lumios, too. That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that hyperspace Lumios could merge with Lumios is troubling. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're going to find out what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering. Indeed, I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there? You bet. Yes, Ingo is safe. Ingo is home, baby. We got him. It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now, like the Pokeball factory here in Kalos. Getting interested in catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ancha? Seems more like your Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job. I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear mighty mama. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know? Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Melody? I was too busy to notice. I was over the moon. Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Ancha, if you change your mind about becoming a trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the my special coaching process. It was ass. You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit? Shall we ever? Would you like a candy? Would I? Would you? Would I? This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared there. What if we found a section of hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? Think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there? Hard to say. Maybe? The Pokemon you're after had something to do with that temple, that is. That would make sense. Hey, don't forget, you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right here. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. How did you meet Hoopa anyway? When did you and Hoopa meet? I happened upon Hoopa, I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. Poor thing looked much worse for the wear. Seemed to just have lost a battle with the mighty Pokemon it planned to prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh-baked donut and it perked up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since, and helped me visit hyperspace as well. Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlock Hoopa's inner power? Guess people and Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me. Wait, Miss Karina. Follow. Check out this painting, Ansha. That's where I live. What is this place? It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages. Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Karina? Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kind of like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you? I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I worried I'd never live up to the standards she set. Maybe, maybe not. But as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me, anyway. Though he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be. Goodness. Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't already a trainer. Even if you aren't a trainer. You've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something. Anyway, I think I'm museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. Man, that's a fucking far distance. They're just walking. Welcome. May I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Karina's sitting in the bitch chair, in the Pokemon chair. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. This is the flavor Mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Your Soleil blend is looking real good to me. Trade you for my Moo Moo Milk Tea? You don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Let me guess, Hoopa. You think you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of her donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you? And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. Guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in hyperspace Lumiose without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work for all of Lumiose's sake. When you think about it, what Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Melody? It definitely is impressive. Glad you're with us, Ansha. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into hyperspace. When Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same, right, Melody? I think I'd pass. I'd totally peek. Hell yeah. If I could find the dimension where people get turned into Pokemon, hell yeah, I would peek through there. That's why I would look through any hole, any hyperspace hole. Because one of them will lead to the Mystery Dungeon world. And when I do, I'm jumping through it and never coming back. I knew it! Oh, I lost track of time chatting. But we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. Much as I hate for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z. Look for the dimension with all the cute tummy Pokemon. The gang's all back. I was playing tourist for a change. Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. Wish I could have tagged along. Visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. Guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed. We're well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? Why, look at my apron. It's emblazoned with our logo. Just a little something we whipped up while you were at it on the town. We? Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you, thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit, too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Karina. Oh, true. These megastones are symbol of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Karina, you're part of Team MZ too. Wait, did you all hear that? It sounded like something came from the strategy meeting room. Better see what it was. Go check that room, Melody. Why me? Not convinced that sound was anything more than your imagination's playing tricks on you. There aren't any guests today, are there? Go check the strategy room, Melody. Never know what's gonna happen in an old building like this. Sound couldn't have been, AZ's ghost, could it? No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts. Please don't start. What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to the rogue Mega Banette? Come on, Naveen. You're not actually scared. Gulping. Glup Shido. Yeah. Sculpa must have come from Hyperspace Lumios, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon will pop up all over the city like this if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here. Suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here, after all. I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, Helpful Squad. Sorry for the holdup. Went over the data from your missions, and we learned something big. Need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto. All 3 of you. Wow, you're a task force now? You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you 2 hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Kobo an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go. Hyperspace Lumios Survey number 3. We'll see that cutscene and I'm gonna stop. Because it's almost been 3 hours and it's after 4. No side quests left, but I'm sure as soon as we go to the Rust Syndicate, it's going to open up more. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. The distortion of that above what used to be Prism Tower continues to confound us. All this research, and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. Got a lot on your plate. That sounds challenging. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumios itself. We think Hyperspace Lumios is a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in. Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumios resemble parts of our city made us suspicious, so we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. Kind of suspect that it's not Lumios itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. Good night, I'm a bit tired now. Oh, it's okay, Evie, to you. You have a great evening. I'm actually going to stop in a couple minutes, so it's all good. Thank you for coming by, though. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows, maybe it's a reflection of the subconscious of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumios keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We got this. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident, it's still tough in there. Use the EXP candies you find in Hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumios, so that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. Guess you better order up some more donuts from Chef Ancha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Melody. More Ultra Balls. Good luck out there. Yep. More side quests and a new survey goal of 15,000 points. I'll try using that grape butter you bought back if you don't mind, Melody. I make donuts using 5 berries. Protective Raspberry Donut. A donut of indescribable flavor thanks to its varied ingredients, including raspberry. It reduces damage from a single move type by a little. Gives resistance power to rock level 1. So if I'm not mistaken, it's sweet. Sweet is the one that gives you shiny power, if you bolster that. Though it does seem to still be the same amount, kinda. Spicy donut. Don't expect much to take care of here. Guess I haven't exactly been lining up. Maybe I'll clean up around the hotel a little. We'll find out what Gulpin wants next time. Once I check this, hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Pretty decent stream. I mean, I did a whole rank, which seems to be kind of the same par for the course for the main game. It's just that there's more time spent with side quests. We'll continue this soon. Probably Wednesday. Tomorrow night. More Dual Destinies. Ace Attorney 5, Dual Destinies. We'll start Case 2. So I'm going to need a lot of water, because that's going to be all reading. And my throat is not doing super hot right now. Anyway, if you want to watch more streams... Hey, Kyle. Sorry, I'm just about to stop, actually. If you want to watch more streams, you can check out twitch.tv/team/littlespace. Not really many people streaming there right now. Let's see what I could raid. Oh, Calzoners is doing art. You know what? Oh, okay, I'm Eepy. Aw. Alright, I'm gonna give Calzoners a raid. Because they super cool and they come by often. Just got some fun comms done. Ooh, nice. You should show them to me. Alright. Like I said, tomorrow, Ace Attorney. And then I'll probably repeat it Wednesday and Thursday, Pokemon Ace Attorney. And then I might stream Saturday. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Next week, I will not be here Christmas Day. I will probably be here Christmas Eve. And I will probably be here that weekend. Likewise, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, I may be here or I may not. I don't know yet. We'll see. I may be too busy watching Twilight Zone Marathon. Because I do love that. Anyway, stick around. Say hi to Calzoners. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Ace Attorney. Take care, everyone. You have a good night. Thank you, Kyle. Talk to you soon.